Like I tell y'all every time, there's no me without y'all. With that being said, welcome to the Big React Show. I'm your host, Styles the GOAT. Today, we in Bompton, California. Munchie B, no jumper. Street TV. He delivering on why he chose to leave no jumper. But before we get to it, make sure y'all hit that like and the subscribe. Hey, y'all know it. Every time I drop this heat, you gotta be able to receive a notification when the heat drops so you can peep the latest content. Make sure y'all head over to Street TV, hit the like and the follow. Salute, workers, we grinding. Shout out to, hey, matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in on my stories lately. I appreciate the love. With that being said, we're going to keep it going. Let's get to the goddamn content.
Where you decided to address this. And of course, we couldn't do an episode here without talking about it. This was based on an episode you did on the Tuesday show at No Jumper, really right after you left here. And hey, you left here the way you are now, full senses, sober, and you got up there drunk as a skunk. What happened between point A and point B, bro, on the same day?
I hate that you said that because Winnie 100 went on the Adam and Wax show and was like, hey, you made a good point, Adam. He don't be like that on Alex's show.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
You had the coldest point. He's never on Alex's page drunk. It was crazy. This is the bigger platform, so it seems to me you would want to be more professional here.
Hey,
But see, it's like this. Yeah, that's the bigger platform. But look what y'all be doing on the bigger platform. You got Lush, Buzzball King. You got Aunt Hefe, Sleep on Lean. And hey, no disrespect, I rock with the No Jumper crew. I always make podcasts though. When it's right. You got, you know what I'm saying, Aunt Hefe always falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? So you got everybody with their different stroke to keep their thing going while they podcasting. Because, you know, I understand. You know, everybody need their little that, you know, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, I like the Fandango in the 420. You know, y'all might see me chiefing on one of these. Y'all know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? But y'all created that platform. Y'all allow everybody to do something. So when Munchie come on there drinking, y'all call him Drunk Munchie. Y'all used to say, we love Drunk Munchie. That Drug Munchie content goes. I understand he got a little too far now. I'm not sticking up for him. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Munchie, that's the homie you already know. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Hey, you was a little too bent, a little too wasted, but it happens, you know what I'm saying? Therefore, to each your own when you had No Jumper. That's how I look at it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I'm like, Wack he's a Vinge Street TV watcher.
hey, you know how much
Not
I
Adam,
dislike that guy.
Wack is a supporter. You gotta love him.
Oh yeah,
He subscribed. He watched this. He watching me right now.
he's watching us right now because he knows that these two guys are really tapped into the city. These two guys really are plugged in. These are the real deal guys that can pick up a phone and get pretty much anybody from across this entire county on the phone for a conversation. And let me just tell you this, man, after that episode aired, I'm gonna have to say Whack 100 is right, but he was just confirming what Adam said, right? So
yeah.
So I mean, they're right on that. I'm not gonna take.
He wasn't right about nothing. He was just.
Yeah,
I know.
He said he wasn't right about nothing. He said, all right, I'm going to give him a little, but now you're doing too much, Playboy.
He had no bullet points.
Yeah,
Like,
but hey, man, I got quite a few calls. Most of them I didn't take, but I got a call from OG Rag, and you know, that's a call that you always take. And he was a little disappointed in you and what he saw at No Jumper.
Shout out to OG Rag, you know what I'm saying, 100. He's showing his support. He want to check on his homie. He know what's going down. Can't be mad at him.
I think he was disappointed in Adam too. He felt like that man should not have been addressing you the way he addressed you. But at the same time, there were some concerns about you being drunk.
right. Would you ask me a question?
Yeah, well, that's not a question. It's more of I'm just expressing a conversation that I had.
Oh, yeah, no,
And I did tell the OG that I was going to talk to you, and hope that that doesn't happen again. But at the same time,
it don't happen again.
Munchie's his own man, and I can't tell Munchie to stop drinking. I could say we're not drinking on this podcast, but what happens after you leave here?
Man, let Munchie be Munchie. Munchie, do you. Just tone it down a bit. You know what we do, man. We got to keep it professional when we in front of these cameras and when we in front of another person's individual program. Come on, we already know. Hey, mistakes happen, though. I ain't taking nothing from my boy. Mistakes happen.
That's all up to you.
No, Rag time somebody I respect and I listen to and give an ear to. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So like coming from him, it ain't like you getting checked or you know what I'm saying. I take what he say into consideration. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
And these are people that love and respect you, man. I mean, they're tied into your family.
Right.
Like you're not just. I'm not saying family like in the loose sense. I'm talking about blood family.
Right.
Right. So people are concerned.
Hey, well, like I said, with the Megan thing, everything start from somewhere, and I take accountability. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even worried.
Gotta respect that. I take accountability 100. You can't do nothing but respect that.
I said in the past, I woke up on some celebrating thing, and it was a minute type of little. Somebody got some news. I left here with a gallon. I went over there. I was drinking, and I was past intoxicated, and then things led to what it led to, but I wasn't. I was there, but I wasn't there. I was so faded. You know what I'm saying? so when the next day when I run across titles, I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Kick. You know what I'm saying? And I text the dude that I have with me. Hey, that dude kicked me. He like, no. He was trying to put some separation between y'all. He didn't like boot you or. I'm like, yeah, because where the was you at if he kicked me? Because you there for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We not. This ain't no field trip. And then I text Adam, hey, bro, you put your feet on me? He said, no, I didn't kick you. It wasn't no force with it. I was just trying to get away from you.
Hey, so y'all got it straight from the horse's mouth. He never got kicked by Adam. I know it's a lot of podcasters, it's a lot of bloggers running around saying Adam kicked him, Adam did that. He never kicked him. He actually kicked the chair. Let's keep it going.
Right? I'm like, all right, so why that title like that?
And that's what I was just going to say. It's the title that really misguided everybody. Somebody on the inside dropped that title, and it went up from there, 100.
And then when I did my response, I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mikey, you know what I'm saying? You a F ninja for that, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt he put that title, but he texted me, hey, I didn't do that title, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel the way about you saying that because, I mess with you much. I'm like, all right, my apologies. And he was like, yeah, no, all good. And you need me for anything, you can hit me. But man, I'm low key. I'm like, and he is though, you know what I'm saying?
So where did that title of Adam kicking you come from?
I know Jumper with them social, with like the what you want to call it, the social medias, Twitter, Instagram. It's like 3 different people that got that password to do that, right?
Yeah, you got moderators on a lot of big platforms. You're gonna have moderators and everybody else that control all of that. It's not gonna be like actually Adam posting a lot of that. It's not gonna be Munchie posting a lot of that. They got moderators and people that help them run with the chats and the posts from pretty much everything except what we see when we see everybody on their platforms. When we see them live, that's where everybody that's supposed to be there is controlling. But other than that, they got a team of networkers and everything that get down at that. So yeah, it's never really that actual person that makes the post. Street team, baby, street team.
And then, so to post whatever they post. And then you got the people that put the title, it's a rotating 2 or 3 that could have did that. You know what I'm saying? Adam don't do the titles though. That's what I could say, bro.
But he could definitely get a title change though.
But them titles that come before the Tuesday show, he's responsible. Like the Tuesday show about to premiere or something. He gonna be putting together that title. You know
okay, so does that title still exist as of now?
It don't.
There you go, y'all. Adam snaps on Munchie B for being drunk and kicks him. That was what the original title stated. Now, y'all heard, like I said, y'all heard from Munchie. He didn't never kick him. Adam even stated that I didn't kick him. I kicked the chair. But everybody went to make a blast on it because of that right there. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
Don't matter. It's already there now. So what do it matter? And that's the narrative.
Well, changing the title.
What would that do for me?
Well,
After it's up, like that's like if I take a picture of Adam and it's some embarrassing ish, and it come down. I mean, it's already been covered, reacted to, this and that. So what would that do for me? The changing the title.
it was just established that was an incorrect title that shouldn't have existed. People,
I'd rather him establish that out of his mouth.
well, he should do both. Change the title.
Well, he kind of did it out of his mouth.
You know, Vlad had a title about Mob James, talking about I put out fake paperwork on Mob James. He put that in the title, and he immediately changed that.
I mean, you cared enough to push the issue.
Yeah, and I think that matters. It's about honest and truthful, broadcasting.
Hey, no, for real. That really mattered because, clickbait is an MFer, you know what I'm saying? It's clickbait. At the end of the day, when you think about it, it's nothing but clickbait to hurry up and get the clicks and likes in, get the views in, get it going, get them a check. They know what they doing. It's game, baby.
Or so on the you complain when the shows was canceled last year, you were bummed. I'm like, first of all, I ain't no white boy. What is bummed? So I guess down or sad about it. That's a lie. Flacco was a witness to that. I group texted Flacco.
I was a witness to it too, because after the fact, I would hear you say, "I ain't even tripping on that."
Right.
Yeah,
I never. So that was a lie.
I heard that with my own ears.
Right. And then I think after a while he seen I was inebriated, and after the first don't touch me, he like, oh, he faded, and then it kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how much of what he did you thought was performance, because I've never really seen him act like that. It didn't even seem
The first beginning of the don't touch me was him. After a while, it became a performance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Became a performance. But
So that means he's thinking in his head, content.
Showing out
Yeah.
but
Hey, I said it when I first seen it. I was like, oh yeah, Adam trying to get his content. He gonna take advantage of this. Y'all know Slimy gonna take advantage of everything. Adam, I fuck with him, but excuse my language, I rock with him. But he gonna take advantage of every situation he can to get that content. And the world bid on it. Let's keep it 100. They bid on it. But we know what it dwell to. But I don't think Munchie was having that. Munchie wasn't having that. Let's go.
But like I said, and then you don't invade nobody's space and be touching them. I know that because if you get like where my walk of life, you get stuck or whatever. But a lot of his was performance because he not like that. And then if I was not even drunk, less intoxicated, he wouldn't have went on like that. It wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? If I was less, not even just completely sober, if I was less, he wouldn't have went that far. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take accountability about even because I do self checks and check myself on stuff. You know what I'm saying? What you go to work, you're supposed to be prepared, professional, punctuality, and shit. Sober. If you at work, but when you in a lax environment like that, that don't mean take advantage of it and just get fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can.
But I'm almost certain he doesn't mind you drinking a little bit on the show.
He made a valid point. Do what you do to entertain and enjoy yourself. Just don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? He realized he went on there and he messed up. He take full accountability of it. So, I ride with him for that 100. Good thing. Hey, like I say, accidents happen, mistakes happen. We all slip up. But let's keep it going. I'm trying to get to the why you left.
Because it brings out a little bit more of what they like to do on No Jumper.
All right.
But I'm not a fan of drinking at all in podcasts. I remember one time I had you and Spider in here, and man, you guys was going at it.
But you didn't shut down drinking in here. I made that conscious decision.
Well, I don't want drinking in here. I definitely I stopped the smoking. I even put a sign over here: no smoking, no smoking in here. And
No. And that's another thing. When Ant reacted to my initial reaction to the whole fiasco, he said, yeah, because when I went to Alex Alonso, like, there was no smoking because it's a building that, like, he can't smoke it. No, that's not the reason. Adam just made that a rule. Like when Spider was doing interviews and he was smoking, you didn't really appreciate it and you put it into it.
Yeah.
It ain't because the building that we in don't allow it.
Nah, we could smoke in here if we wanted to, but I started realizing.
But that's what Ann said, and that wasn't true.
Yeah, that's not. I did after a while, after letting people smoke, I started realizing I don't like that style of podcasting.
Right.
I don't like seeing people rolling blunts and smoking. I can see how distracted sometimes people are because you're trying to have a conversation, but you're rolling a blunt at the same time. At least have your blunts ready. Why is it so hard to?
And he got a good point, man. I can't do nothing but respect that. Like I say, you got people that's going to allow certain things and you got people that's not because they want to have a different image. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, over here, though, you know, I'm going to do my Dougie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going and get that review in. You know what I'm saying? Motivation. You dig?
Show up with already rolled blunts. So that part I didn't like. And then just the smell and the smoke going into all this equipment here. I literally have thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment and other equipment, and it slowly damages the equipment from what I was told.
No, I just said this. I said that to say you set that rule like no smoking. It wasn't because where we program at right here, you're not allowed to smoke.
Correct. If Young and Hefe would have came probably a year before,
He would have been in here blowing.
he would have been in here smoking with Brick
Facts.
Baby, with Spider.
Facts.
Who else?
Facts.
Quite a few people been up in here
Facts.
smoking.
Right.
But nah,
Facts.
man, I'm not with that. That's not. I'm trying to do a clean podcast,
Right.
and I think you're a better podcaster when you're clean, when you're sober. But I do know that when you have a little bit to drink, not the way you were the other day, but just a little bit, it brings out a little bit more opinions and more conversation that No Jumper likes.
Big facts. Each platform, different levels, different ideas, different objectives. When you drink a little bit, it does spark conversation. Because let's just keep it a buck. Munchie is like one of the best No Jumper hosts on there that they have. Like, let's keep it all the way a buck. And I ain't taking from anybody that's there, but hands down, he do a good job. You know what I'm saying? You got to give credit where credit is due.
They definitely thrive off of that. I don't need that over here. But of course, I'm not here. I'm not a content whore.
Hey, but see, all right, what I'm gonna say to that, right, to sum it up, because this last video I just did regarding No Jumper, I came across something I didn't like as far as Young Ant. So when I clicked on it, I only heard like the first 15 seconds and I clicked out. So some people in my comments said, hey, you was wrong because he didn't even say nothing negative about you in that content. He was reacting to something that Spider said about a picture or X, Y, and Z, right? But see, them titles could be misleading though. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like certain, and what I said was, I ignore certain things I could have covered as far as Young Ant. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't, and certain stuff, I don't care to talk about freaky shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking about my pants was down or some weird shit. Like, why is that even a conversation? So that's, I'm like, okay, well, he covering that. And I ignored a whole lot as far as he go. And that's why I exploded and went at Young Ant. You know what I'm saying? Young Ant since then put out 2 videos, I believe. I ain't watching whatever he said. I don't care. I don't take it no way because I said what I said. There ain't no problems with Young Ant. And I ain't even mad at Adam. But I'm going to say this, though. Moving forward, how Adam carry it, and if he want to carry it, make it go on, content last forever, and make that your, you know how people, well, he pretty big. He don't need to attach his name to nobody. But you know how people do. If the move, depending on how you move forward with this, and what I hear, that's how I'm going to move forward.
You mean if he drags it out as more content?
Well, you could talk about it because I'm in a content space, but how we talk about it determine how I'm gonna react. But like I said, I'm not even mad at him because I shouldn't have been there faded like that. And then I believe out of the Bloods, I'm the biggest podcaster, the most notable podcaster. So being inebriated like that on a big platform, it ain't a good look. It make like the Bloods as a whole, it look like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say it's a bad rep. He did catch a lot of backlash from that. But, you know, we can't let that judge his character. But you know what? That's my time. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Was he wrong for leaving No Jumper? or did y'all feel he had his right to go ahead and leave after all the BS? Y'all let me know. Hey, and let's hope that him and Aunt Hefe go on and knock that on out and go on and patch things up. And let's hope he go back to No Jumper and keep it going, because he is one of the hottest little guests on there when he's hosting. That's my time, though. Make sure y'all hit that like and the subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next one. Big React Show. Styles the GOAT. I'm gone, y'all. Ooh-wee.